Is that like a whole thing now? When they would say a comic in a you know, Dane Cook, in a T-shirt. I think has no one ever worn a T-shirt? I wear T-shirts on stage. I'm just say, you know, that's how they associate me. You know, a prop, carrot top, and you know, a T-shirt, Dane Cook. Angry, Bobby Slayton. Every comic, that's how you refer it to. If you're sitting back in the back of the room and people that are laughing, if no one's laughing and the comics are laughing, that's brilliant. I've never had that. I've always wanted to, I mean, once in a while, back in the comedy club, I would do something and I could hear, you know, that little comic laugh, just, that's what you always want. Speaking of that, that's weird. I was on an airplane one time with Leno. He flew me back on his jet, which was so, like, surreal, because I was being funny. I said, I'm going back to Vegas, I'm going to take your jet. And he's like, yeah, come on, we'll get in the jet, we'll go together. And I'm like, no, just kidding. He's like, no, if you want to go, come on, meet me at the airport. And sure enough, we go to the airport, get on his jet. I mean, literally, he gets on the plane and he falls asleep. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at him the whole time like, this is weird. I'm just flying with Jay Leno. And he wakes up. It was really bumpy. And he says, you know, if this plane crashes, and it's going to say, Jay Leno dies with unknown. I was like, fuck you. I was on your show, bitch. Fucker. And the funniest thing is he kept saying to me too, he's like, you don't have a jet? And I go, no, I don't have a jet. He's like, I don't own it. I just rent it. I said, I know, but Jay Leno money, Carrot Top money. He's like, no, I don't own it. I just rent it. I said, I know, it still takes a lot of fucking money to rent a jet. Jay Leno, jet. Carrot Top, Greyhound. You know, that's what I got my props anyhow. It's easier just to drag the shit on the road, you know. I'm not doing one of these until I'm fucking dead. And then they can interview everybody. And then they'll be nice because they'll be dead. They'll be like, we can't say anything bad about Carrot Top. He's dead. He was a great comic. Yeah, the props and all that, but he was still a nice guy.
You know what?
I hate when people say that shit too. They'll say, oh, Carrot Top is the nicest guy in the world. Zach, but he's really nice. Well, fuck. My cousin one time went to a book signing for Drew Carey. She waits in line for like an hour. She gets up there, literally, and she puts the book down. And he's like, hi, what's your name? And she's like, I'm Carrot Top's cousin. And he's like, I'm sorry, what's your name? She says, Carrot Top's cousin. And she's like, Carrot Top? No, you know Carrot Top? He's like, yeah, I know Scott real well. And she goes, well, what do you think of him? He said, he's the nicest guy in the world. What do you think of his act? She goes, I said he was the nicest guy in the world. And that's still to this day. I was like, what the, did you tell him? What the fuck? That doesn't do anything.